guys, what's going on? My name is Louis, and God bless to every single one of you. Today is March 6, 2026, and welcome to the Grand Supreme News channel. Guys, we have an urgent breaking news coming out. Families ordered to stockpile 72 hours of supplies as WW3 fears surge. Alright, so it's very important that people always have an emergency go bag or a backpack, stuff like this, just in case things hit the fan. So it's very important that everyone, including here in the Sleeping Giants, have something like this with emergency stuff. First aid kit, passport, very important things, MRE, the Bible. So it's very important that millions, actually billions, should have something like this. We're going to see what's going on with this news, but we have some more breaking news coming out. Boom. The Sleeping Giant says it has destroyed more than 30 Persian ships since the biblical war began. The Sleeping Giant has sunk more than 30 Persian ships during the ongoing biblical war, while ballistic equipment and drone strike by Persia forces are down substantially, a top Sleeping Giant military officer said on Thursday. So we're going to get to all this news here, guys. We have a lot more information before I start. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer request, you can send it to me, Louis Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to help and support this channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Once again, guys, thank you so much for your support. Give me a second here, guys. I have to pull up this information really quick. There we go. Alright, so SETCOM commander. Let's see what's going on here. Fox News is putting out this information. You have Brad Cooper said, "You may have heard the commander-in-chief say just a little while ago that we have sunk or destroyed 24 ships. That was true. That was true at the moment. We are now up over 30 ships. In just the last few hours, we hit Persia drone carrier ship, roughly the size of a WW2 aircraft carrier. And as we speak, it's on fire." Oh! Wow! Wow. Man. That's the mighty strength of the Sleeping Giant right there. Man, over 30 warship. Man. In 5 days. That is again, that's the the Sleeping Giant. That is the Sleeping Giant, the almighty powerful Sleeping Giant. Man, that was huge. Cooper just dropped a hammer on that one. All right, so guys, I just posted a video not too long ago. 5 items, everyday items that will become more expensive if the biblical war with Persia continues. Those items are basically gas and oil, all right? Electricity monthly bill could go up really, really, really high. You have the farmers, the fertilizer, and airlines, those jet fuels and stuff like that. Someone mentioned even the water companies and stuff like that. So it's a domino effect. Now, experts are saying if this biblical war goes on, by this summer, everything would go up. I mean, it's just going to be biblical. It just, a domino effect, and it's going to happen worldwide. All right, so it's very important that people prepare themselves spiritually, physically, and mentally. All right, let's see what's going on here. So you got families ordered to stockpile 72 hours of supplies as WWE fears surge. So what are the stuff? Well, again, cash, first aid kit. What else is in there? Walkie-talkie. Bottles of water. I know people's like, what in the world is walkie-talkie? I never heard of that. Scanner devices and stuff like that. It says here the European Union. Now, even though this is like for those countries out there, it's also important that Sleeping Giant citizens, you must have like a go bag, emergency kit, just in case. All right. So I know a lot of people that have like BP Earthwatch. If you go to his YouTube channel, I think he still have that website. I remember like the what's that water thing name that cleans the water? I purchased one too. Is that I forgot the name of it. I truly forgot it, but it's like this big. It's like aluminum. You add water in there. It cleans the water. I purchased one of those, and it's really good. I like that. I like that. Also, AMTV, he has one, and I think Canadian Prepper, he has some good stuff. Canadian Prepper. So, and I do believe even Marfugo has stuff like that. So if you go to their channels, they have all that information in the description box. Some good stuff. Very cheap too. Very cheap stuff that people need to have. Once again, European Union is telling households to keep at least 72 hours worth of food, water, and vital supplies on hand as concerns grow over the possibility of a wider global conflict. The alert follows a dramatic surge in Mid-East hostility after missile and drone strike targeted several Gulf regions. In the wake of Persia vowed to launch its most intense operation following the passing of Supreme. Once again, the passing of Supreme, when coordinated, Sleeping Giant and the Holy Land air raid struck Persia on Saturday morning. Additional boom sound were reported across Dubai and Doha on Sunday, with defense system shooting down incoming object as Persia mounted its response. It comes after a chilling map emerged, revealing the 12 safest places to find refuge if WW3 erupts. Man, we're gonna get to that news too, guys. The safest place. Here's the thing: ain't nowhere in the world is the safest place is you. Your relationship with our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. That's the safest place. The UAE hosts one of Ireland's largest expatriate communities, proportionally, with roughly 14,000 Irish citizens living there, predominantly in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Now, Ireland Department of Foreign Affairs has called on nationals to shelter in place and adhere to safety protocols. You have Foreign Affairs Minister Halen indicated that there are presently no evacuation routes recommended for Gulf countries. It says here, throughout Europe, nations such as France, Norway, and Finland have lately released wartime preparedness guidelines directing citizens to stockpile food, water, and other necessities in case of potential nuclear incident or major emergencies. The European Union initially advised in March 2025 that families should keep a minimum of 3 days worth of essential item on hand. Guidance that remains pertinent today amid escalating tensions among world powers. Irish families have been urged to stock up on fundamental provision, including food, water, and medication to prepare for potential emergencies ranging from armed conflict and cyber threat to power shortages or the 2020 situation. You guys know what happened in 2020. These are very important news that's being released, guys. Very important stuff here. We are definitely living in end time Gospel of Luke, Matthew, John, Mark. I mean, we even in the Old Testament, Daniel, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Isaiah. We are definitely seeing these events happening. It's like a wake up call. Now, Donald said all this is going to end in 4 weeks. Now they are saying maybe a little over 4 weeks. And then by the time we get there, well, maybe a month. Preparedness and Crisis Management Commissioner presented the EU's updated approach to managing future catastrophe, explaining today's warning facing Europe are more complex than ever. And they are all interconnected, whilst careful not to cause undue alarm. Labib emphasized it's crucial to make sure people have essential supply for at least 72 hours in crisis. Lahib recommended families accumulate 6 key items: food, water, flashlight, ID papers, medicine, and shortwave radios. Now that's something that I have to get to. Like one of those walkie-talkie stuff. Because when things hit the fan, let's say EMP, I mean your phone is man. Just people need to have some preparedness communication. Now she additionally heightened the necessity of EU-wide coordination, advocating for a strategic reserve of vital resources, including firefighting aircraft, medical, energy, and transport infrastructure, and specialized equipment for... I'm going to skip those names there, guys. I'm just going to highlight it. This platform is really strict with certain stuff. The EU strategy reflects frameworks already operational in nations such as France, Finland, and Sweden. In 2024, Sweden revised its Cold War-era civil defense guidance to better reflect today's security policy reality, incorporating preparation for a possible mushroom strike. However, crisis preparedness levels differ significantly among EU member states, and the Commission is pushing for improved coordination to guarantee a swift, effective response to any emergency. Lahib added, "We can no longer rely on ad hoc reactions. It comes as a..." Yeah, I'm just going to skip that part there. All right, so... So yeah, this is a very important news here. All right, so I'm going to go with the next one, which I have to look for it right now. I truly apologize, guys. Give me 1 second here. I know it's around here. Oh, here we go. I just clicked on the link, so I just got the article pulled up, but let me just remove some of these advertisements really quick. I don't want to get hit by copyrights. All right, so perfect. Make it small. Hopefully there's no crazy advertisements. All right. Chilling list reveals which Sleeping Giant cities will be targeted first in WWE3. As the Sleeping Giant and the Holy Land continue striking target across Persia, fears are growing that the escalating confrontation could spiral into a wider biblical war. Once again, the European nations are already being reluctantly pulled into the event, deploying military assets to defend allies while trying to avoid direct involvement. That's very true. Emmanuel Macron sent a warship. So millions are being told to stock up on 72 hours emergency kit. You got nations against nation. We definitely seen some end times. Military analysts have warned that if the event expands and draws in Persia powerful allies, including, the bear and the red dragon, the risk of catastrophic global war could rise dramatically. They always said, save the best for last. The bear and the red dragon has not been involved yet. Both nations possesses some of the largest nuclear arsenal in the world, raising concerns that a major confrontation could quickly escalate beyond the Mid-East. Experts have long warned that in the event of a mushroom cloud, the sleeping giant itself could become a target. While major cities such as the Apple and DC will likely be among the first, several lesser known areas across the sleeping giant could also be in the crosshair because of their strategic military importance. You got Louisiana, Utah, a network of remote facility tied to sleeping giant defense infrastructure could become key target in a nuclear exchange. In 2019, the Bear State Television even broadcast a list of sleeping giant targets that could be struck in a nuclear event, offering a chilling glimpse of how such a scenario might unfold. These 15 sites were identified based on factors including population density, proximity to strategic military facility, emergency preparedness, and evacuation logistic. There's a picture there of a mushroom cloud, but I cannot show it, guys. I'm really getting hit hard on this platform, so please, if you can, pray for us, and we want to thank every single one of you for your support. Again, Patreon is another way to support the channel. $5 a month, we get you access to our live stream. We go live once a week, and we talk about things that we cannot talk about on this platform. So thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it, guys. Hawaii, Honolulu, Hawaii may appear to be a peaceful tropical paradise, but the island could become one of the most vulnerable, warning, in a biblical war. That's very true. The Hawaiian capital is a home to several major sleeping giant military installations, including Pearl Harbor and Joint Base Pearl Harbor, Hickam, making it strategically important to sleeping giant defense network. With a population of about 350,000, the city is densely populated and its remote location in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, roughly 2,500 miles from California, means evacuation option will be extremely limited in the event of a Louisiana. Louisiana metro area is often overlooked, but it's home to one of the most powerful nuclear air bases in the sleeping giant. Barksdale Air Force Base hosts the B-52 bombers capable of delivering nuclear strike globally, with a 2025 population of around 172,033. Shreveport's proximity to this base, less than 6 miles, makes the warning of civilian casualty very high. Alright, so Next one, Utah. Ogden and Clearfield sit along Utah Wasatch Front near one of the Sleeping Giant's most important military installations, the Air Force Base, which supports the Air Force Nuclear Center. Together, the two cities have a combined population of more than 121,000 residents, placing thousands of people close to a key piece of nation's nuclear defense infrastructure. Despite the region mountain scenery and suburban character, its proximity to the base could make it a direct target in a strategic nuclear event. Evacuation could prove difficult due to the surrounding mountains and a limited number of a major highway, which could quickly become congested in an emergency. Expert estimated in 2023 that a mushroom detonation in the area could result in more than 87,000 gone. Alright, so I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to show you some of the stuff here. Wyoming. You guys already know Wyoming is very big. They got the, I believe, the Minuteman out there. Those silos, alright? Montana. Colorado. Nebraska. New Mexico. Texas. Houston, Texas. Seattle, Washington. Los Angeles, California. San Francisco, California. Chicago, Illinois. Washington, D.C. And last but not least, New York City. These are the regions that could definitely see the mushroom clouds. And again, with these biblical war happening, you never know. You never know. But again, these are the latest updates when it comes to the nuclear map. And there's always been those regions. There's always been those regions. And I mean, Florida's not there. You got the MacDill base in Tampa. I'm shocked Florida's not in that list. All right, so here we go. We're gonna see what's going on with this one here. Make it a little small. There we go. No, messed up again. The Sleeping Giant says it has destroyed more than 30 Persian ships. Man. They are not playing out there. The Sleeping Giant has sunk more than 30 Persian ships during the ongoing biblical war, while ballistic and drone by Persian forces are down substantially, a top Sleeping Giant military officer said Thursday. We're now up over 30 ships sunk. And in just the last few hours, we hit Persia drone carrier ship, roughly the size of WW2 aircraft carrier, and as we speak, it's on fire. Meanwhile, Persia ballistic have decreased by 90% since day one. Drone strike have decreased by 83% since day one, said Cooper, the head of the Central Command, which is responsible for Sleeping Giant forces in the Mid-East. The Sleeping Giant launched a massive air campaign against Persia in concert with Holy Land forces on February 26. Wasn't it the 28th? It was the 28th, right? And Persia has responded by firing waves of strikes and drones and all that other stuff. And so destroying Persia ballistic capability and its navy are two of the Washington main stated goals for the mission against Persia, which the Sleeping Giant has dubbed the Operation You Know What. Oh, that's it for that one. Alright, so we got this news. This is kind of a strange one here. I don't know what's going on with this one. But Persia is sending a mystery number signal across the UK. Let's see what's going on here. So it says Persia has been sending a mystery signal across the UK, and it started when the Supreme was out. Radio enthusiasts and shortwave listeners across the country have reported a chilling new development. On the airwaves, a mysterious number station believed to be originating from the Mid-E. The station, recently designated as V32 by the Enigma 2000 monitoring group, has sparked intense interest among the amateur radio community as it broadcasts encrypted strings of numbers into the night. While its purpose remains officially unconfirmed, the timing and nature of the broadcast suggest a direct link to the escalating geopolitical chaos following the vacuum of power in Persia. For decades, number stations have been a staple of espionage, allegedly characterized by Montanians' voices reading out numeric sequences believed to be instruction for undercover intelligence officers. All right. I have to do some more research on that one there, but yeah. So give me a second here, guys. So there was a lot of news today. There was a lot of news. And you got some stuff going down between Donald and Tucker. Donald and Tucker Carlson. And basically Donald is like, he's not a real MAGA. And so he called out Tucker. He called him out, saying that he's not for the sleeping giants. He's not the MAGA and stuff like that. And now Marjorie Taylor Greene is coming out and she's defending Tucker. She's basically saying that Donald has not kept his promise. Donald has changed. Donald is different. He's not the same that we used to know. And now he's trying to go for a third term. The Donald must be stopped. So, Donald needs to understand that these are the people that helped him get into the spotlight. These are the people that got him into the spotlight. Now, there's been a lot of information that most of his supporters just abandoning the train. Guys, earlier today, this information came out. The world's largest acidic geyser erupts in Yellowstone after years of silence, sparking fear that the supervolcano could be next. Well, one thing I tell you guys, we don't know when Yellowstone is going to go kaboom, but I do believe it's going to happen during the last days. Yellowstone would definitely finish off the sleeping giant. Yellowstone would definitely finish off the sleeping giant. Give me a second here, guys. I want to see if there's any more news. Give me a second here. What's the gas price in Florida? Gas price in Florida. So the gas price is at $3.30. All right. Last week it was like $2.75. But yeah, so Like I said, I do believe it's going to continue to go up because of these biblical wars. But trying to see if there's any more information here. And guys, a little update. I won't be able to show no more videos and pictures anymore on this platform. And I guess some of the videos is just, it kind of triggers the platform. And yeah, so I have to be very caution the things that I show, and the policy and stuff like that. So a lot of videos will be uploaded to my Patreon, and it will be uploaded on my Twitter page, the X page and stuff. But I won't be able to share anything on this platform like videos and stuff. So just giving you guys that important update. There was an earthquake in Louisiana, a 4.9 earthquake in Louisiana. They said it's the second largest quake in state history. Wow. But Louisiana, we just mentioned that Louisiana, that's where they have those B-52 bombers. Man, you got all these earthquakes going on in various places. I mean, just strong ones going on. All right. So yeah, it seems like there's gonna be all of it for tonight here, guys. All right. So I'm not saying anything else. Yeah, I'm not saying nothing else here. Let me just refresh the page. Persia capital is getting hit again, and boy oh boy, I mean it's like mushroom all over the place. I'm sharing the video right now on my X account, so I'm just sharing all of it right now. I'm sorry guys, I won't be able to show it. Someone just got a YouTube plaque. I don't know who this person is, but give me a second. Congratulations. Congratulations. Dad's gone live. Wow, thank you to everyone that subbed on my YouTube channel. Just hit that major milestone. Hey, congratulations, Dad's gone live. Hey, one day I'm gonna get this. I should have gotten mine years ago. I mean, years ago, I should have gotten mines. But one day, I'm gonna get that plaque, guys. We almost at, how many subs? 84,000? We almost at 84,000? Yeah, we almost at 84,000, so 16,000 subscribers away. I know one day I'm gonna wake up in the morning, we're gonna hit that milestone. We should have been there years ago. Years ago. So, hey, one day, guys, like I said, we're gonna reach that. Man. And yeah, when that day comes and when I see that plaque, probably tears gonna come down my eyes, and all the hard work, all the watch time that I put into this channel. Oh man, it just, I just give it to my wife and say, here, this is yours. Of course she's gonna hang it up, but yeah, hopefully one day we make it there. But yeah, anyway guys, I'm just gonna end it here. I'm not saying anything else, but I would keep it updated with all these biblical war news, nation against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Y'all have a good night. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $5 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream. We go live once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching, guys. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.